for a period of 10 minutes with a warning bell at 8. On the topic, ouch, that hurt, please welcome Jeff Lane.
Well, I just turned 60, and I've got to tell you something. Ouch. However, now that I've turned 60, I am perfectly qualified to speak on the topic of ouch, that hurt moments. For example, when I was 20, I could run a marathon. Even when I was 40, I could still run 10 or 15 kilometres. But now that I'm 60, I struggle to run a footy tipping competition without that bit of arthritis in my right hand. And I would walk to the bathroom and back first thing every morning. I can't say it doesn't come without some pain and discomfort either. And I'm not just talking about the walk. So tonight we're going to explore life's ouch, that hurt moments. We're going to dig a bit deeper, find out what they're about, but better still, what we can do about it. Last month, let me give you a few examples. A few months ago I was in the garden, I'm pruning the roses, without gloves, because who needs gloves? Okay, I get that nasty rose straight into the top of my finger. Ouch, that hurt. But then there's other times, there's technological pain. Just a few weeks ago, I was all prepared to watch my favourite Netflix program. I had my dinner, had my shower, got into my nice jumpers. Made myself a cup of tea. I planted myself on the couch and armed with a remote in one hand and a chocolate biscuit in the other. I hit the Netflix button. And my screen turns black. Except for a message that says, this television no longer supports Netflix. What? Are you kidding? What about sporting pain? I followed a particular football team now for 30 years since they did the competition. You don't need to know who they are. I followed the highs and lows, the ups and downs. They've had 6 coaches, hundreds of players, promised the world and delivered nothing. And then just last month, they get to just their second time in 10 years. They're in the lead with a few minutes to go. And then with 19 seconds left, they managed to lose by 1 point. Ouch, that hurt. No, there are so many types of ouch, that hurt moments in life. So many painful moments. Ouch, that hurt moments. They're always sudden and unexpected. It's like they're just not supposed to happen. I come from a large family. I'm the youngest of 7 children. When I was 30, my next eldest brother was just a couple of years old when they found out that he had cancer. He had a young family of his own with 3 children at the age of 6. He fought bravely for 2 years. Sadly, he got better on it. During this time, our family gathered together to support him, to support his family, and to support each other. My father was never big on emotions. He never showed feelings or emotions. And if he did have feelings and emotions, he would certainly never seen them. On this occasion, I got to spend a very rare moment with my dad, just one-on-one. We sat in a quiet room and we just reminisced. And then suddenly, unexpectedly, he placed his face down in his hands and he just started to cry. I could see in this moment that my dad was hurting. After a few moments, he lifted his face from his hands and he just said, "It's not supposed to happen like this." I could see my dad was hurting and there was nothing I could do. Just be there. No, unlike physical pain that has pain limits, emotional pain has no pain limits. And there's no magic fixes. We can't put a Band-Aid on some of these emotional, painful moments, these ouch, that hurt moments. All we have to heal is time. It's how we heal. It's how we respond that defines us. In some strange way, life's ouch, that hurt moments are great teachers. They teach us patience when our body says, slow down. They teach us humility when we find out that we're not quite as clever as we thought we were. They teach us perspective when those dark clouds part. And we see that things aren't so bad after all. But most of all, they teach us courage. Because every time our body or our heart gets torn, we know we can recover bigger and stronger. We can show that that spirit inside of us is stronger than these painful moments that hurt us. You know, my trainer tells me that pain I feel after workout, it's because my muscles have been torn. And that they're now going to grow back bigger and stronger. Well, I haven't seen any evidence of that yet. But here's the thing. I may be 60. I may have some scars from painful memories, and those creaks and groans that once came from my hallway floorboards are now coming from me. But that doesn't mean these are weaknesses. They're evidence that I've lived a life worth living. Every ache and pain, every heartache, heartbreak, rejection, humiliation is just proof that I dared to show up, that I dared to take risks, to care, to love, and to love. These ouch that hurt moments we have don't need to hold us back. They can remind us that we're still brave enough to keep moving forward. Sure, I may not be able to win a marathon medal now, but what I'm chasing now is far more important. I'm chasing wisdom, humour, time spent with loved ones, with old friends, and with new friends who, like me, have had their share of life's painful moments and are still standing. So next time you have an ouch that hurt moment, Don't curse it. Embrace it. Smile at it. Let it fuel you. Because every ouch that hurt moment you have means you're still moving and you're still in